YouTube. What is good, my baby? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, I Am Wells. We are back with another banger, man. It looks like we have breaking news. Chris Paul is on his way to the Suns. Man, I can't believe it, man. This has been there's been a lot of speculation for the upcoming trades due to the draft about to happen on Wednesday. I've heard James Harden to the Nets. I've heard that Russell Westbrook has requested a trade, and this is the one that finally has gone through. Chris Paul to the Phoenix Suns for Ricky Rubio, Kelly Oubre Jr., Ty Jerome, Jalen Lick, and the 2022 first-round pick. So it looks like the Thunder really came out of this. Most people say they lost the trade, but I think it was a dub. They get a younger point guard. You get a very skilled small forward. I feel like Kelly Oubre is stepping into his prime, I guess you could say. And then you have two other pieces that you possibly could use in another trade a little bit longer on into the season. Now, the Suns don't necessarily lose, but they are taking a bit of a chance. Chris Paul has faced a lot of injuries in the past, although he did have a very successful season last year, getting farther in the playoffs. So let's see if we can get a dub against the Oklahoma City Thunder. We are on Next Gen, so this is probably going to be the best representation of what we'll be seeing for both of these teams next year. Let's get into it, guys. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment, and let me know what you guys think about this matchup and this trade. Let's go.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up with Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry. This is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
Brian, DeAndre Ayton was the #1 pick in 2018 because his size.
Yeah, he's got all the tools, Allie, no doubt about that. Well, tonight, Grant, a rare marquee matchup at center. This ought to be a treat.
Center? What exactly is that? Nah, in all seriousness, this will be a treat. And it's amazing how the center position has really, truly evolved now. It's not just playing with your back to the basket. You have to be able to play out of the high post. You have to be able to pass, be a facilitator, defend, screen and roll, be agile, mobile. But tonight, this matchup, wow, this is a throwback. I can't wait to see these two get after it.
Oh, let's go old school tonight. A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Inside, Gallinari.
All right, guys, we got the ball.
Adams is the
Let's
man
start
in
it
the
off.
middle. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Oubre in at the 3. And for Phoenix, inside, it's Šarić at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. Chris Paul out there with Devin Booker. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
Beautiful right there. Good form, soft touch. Paul, a consistent threat in all aspects of the game.
Oubre passes to Gallinari. Gets some space and parries the jumper.
And see, this is what I'm
When
saying.
the defender isn't fighting over
That
the
is
screen.
The
not
coach over there just asked
a
for one
loss,
simple
man.
thing, and that's some
OKC
effort
has some
burned on
good
that one.
pieces,
And
and so does
think about this,
Phoenix.
BA. All Gallinari has done throughout his career is produce. Yet, for some
Comment down
reason,
below
he's been
and let me
involved
know
in some
how
of the biggest
lethal you
trades
think
in
this
NBA
1-2
history.
punch will be
Of course, that started
with
the
CP3
Carmelo-Anthony deal
and
back
Devin
in
Booker.
2011.
Here's Rubio. The Suns getting their last shot to go.
I think long as CP3 stays healthy, they make the playoffs.
Now here's Gallinari. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from
He has
15.
that much of a
Ayton pulls it down.
His touch from mid-range.
He has that
is
much
almost always
experience
good. That won't shake his confidence.
to lift the
And of
team.
course, the Paul George deal was
to
even
contenders.
bigger in
I mean, look what he
terms
did
of
to
total
OKC.
assets. But Gallinari took it all in stride and kept on trucking, Grant.
Yeah, BA, very impressive. I mean, he played some of his best basketball ever in his last year with the Clippers. Then he followed it up with a monstrous season in OKC. After almost a decade in the league, Gallinari somehow keeps improving.
Last season, Devin Booker making the All-Star game as an injury replacement. I don't think he's going to want to accept an invite unless he gets voted in by fans or coaches come this season. His numbers, they make a pretty strong case.
Now here's Gallinari. Shoots over Ayton. Misses off the right
Good
iron.
defense.
Nobody getting
Oh.
a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Here's Paul. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Danilo Gallinari.
Best thing about Chris Paul is that he can pass.
Showing so much
No problem with
nuance that he
facilitating,
has.
but he also can put his
Aged in
head
this
down
game.
and get to the
Just
rim,
an unequaled and unmatched intelligence from the point guard
and he can
position.
hit that 3.
He misses the free throw. And
Can't
over
believe I
his
missed
5
that.
seasons, Brent, the losing in Phoenix, making it harder for Booker to make an all-star team.
Well, of course, winning has its own rewards.
But anyway,
he's doing
with him
his
having
part
those
to make this
skills,
team competitive.
that
They
puts
built
more
some
eyes on
guys
him,
around him, and maybe
takes him
found
off of
the
Devin
coaching
Booker.
staff that's gonna lead
As long as you have a facilitator
Phoenix
that can
and this
draw
ball
everybody's
behind
attention,
Devin Booker to the playoffs.
you can get to that score
Here's
and make
Rubio.
plays,
Pass to Adams.
especially down the stretch, in my opinion, where the Suns really lose their
Now
games
Gilgeous-Alexander.
down the stretch.
Adams with a screen
And Devin
from
Booker has to try to pull
Gilgeous-Alexander
everybody
Banked it in off the
Gilgeous-Alexander up there, so dynamic. in the
That
future.
kryptonite will
Ball
change.
finds Booker. Here's Bridges. And the Suns miss again. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Pass to Adams. Rubio with the ball. The floater, and the layup is up and in.
This has always been a bit of an issue. Ricky Rubio, his finishing ability on the inside gets it done that time.
Phoenix calls timeout.
All right, guys, so I'm going to switch the camera up to the rail so you can get a look at that. I know everybody has it. What do you guys think of this
And
camera?
it's the Suns with the ball.
I'm curious. Let me know. I actually like to look at my whole floor,
Gilgeous-Alexander defending. 2 points.
so it's kind of difficult for
Got
me.
7 points.
Like the sheer fact that I can't see the
Finishes like
backcourt
that
right
is
now,
Pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is
it kind
a
of turns
great
me off of this
outside
camera. But it is still a dope view.
Rubio against Paul. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, not many times does Adams get his number called for plays like that, but the oop there looked good.
Pass to Ayton. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton.
Wow.
That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And see, the
Changes
crazy thing
for
is
Phoenix.
Schroeder is supposed to be
Baines
going
comes in
to
for Saric.
the Lakers.
Johnson in for Bridges.
That trade has
And
not
also a
been
switch here for Oklahoma
finalized
City.
yet,
Schroeder's checked in.
but he's supposed to be going
here's
to the
Schroeder.
Lakers. And I
Adams with
don't
the
know
ball.
how I feel about
It's
that.
covered by Ayton.
I don't know how he can contribute to a two-peat
Outside Oubre.
with the Lakers.
Adams finds Oubre. Clock at 6.
Is he their main point guard?
Back to Adams.
Is he coming off
There's
the
the
bench?
three.
What is his role?
The Suns leading. Outside Booker. And the 3 off target. The Thunder have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Schroeder against Paul.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes
Oh my God, is that in the charge?
on him every time.
Jesus, why is that so sensitive?
Making some changes here.
They can't bump each other?
There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Inside.
Oh, wow.
That's good. From
Come on, guys.
Schroeder on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I think Shea Gilgeous-Alexander knows that this is an assist play in the making. Finds the open man.
And
Oh, yeah, let's go.
2 points. Now Schroeder.
And I'll tell you what, this young man is known for his shooting. But make no mistake, Devin Booker is an all-around scorer. He has the chance to really be one of the elite players in this league. He's got a lot in his bag.
Good steal.
Noel covering. Outside for Booker. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3. Booker's got 12 points.
Booker knows he's got the ultimate green light, and right now exploring the three-point line.
And see, what I'm starting to notice is that Chris Paul keeps going to these teams
When the player gets
that have
that floater,
a two-guard
really
dominant
make things tough for
system.
defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Where I still think he wants a big bulk of the score.
Yet in this one. And Booker with the jam.
Can he take a lesser role, or does he need to take a lesser role
To the middle.
to these two-guard dominant teams?
Man, that's now
'Cause Booker's the man.
points in the paint.
You say Phoenix Suns, you think Devin Booker and nobody
The
else.
shot by Baines.
Oops,
no
I didn't mean
good.
to miss that.
The Thunder have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. And here's Schroeder outside, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
And he makes it. 16 points for him.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Shots good by Schroeder.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Thunder out in front, leading by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And recently, CP3 talked to us about adding some levity to the game.
It sounds so generic to say you have fun, but
Yeah, from what we've seen, these guys naturally get along.
They really do. And you
So I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna change the camera back. Yeah, I can't play like that the whole game.
add in the guiding hand of Chris Paul. This team can beat anyone on any night because they're so connected.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Inside, Gallinari at the 4. Adams is the man in the middle. Ricky Rubio is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Thunder with a lead. The ball's knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Well, I've heard you talk about the importance of team chemistry in the NBA, Grant. Doesn't necessarily fit in the analytics model, but it is certainly still a factor.
Yeah, BA, it's everything to a team's success. When you have an environment where everyone in the locker room, they trust each other, they know each other, they can be real and honest with each other. And as you go through a season and the postseason, you can endure whatever hiccups come along the way. So chemistry is so essential to a team's success. And yes, you can't measure that with analytics.
Ayton, the Thunder pull it in. Pass to Gallinari. Lays it up and banks it in. Gallinari's got his second basket of the night.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look.
Let's go.
He gets it in there.
Start putting the head down
Early
stuff.
success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Outside Gallinari takes a 3. It's hauled in by Saric.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front
Ooh.
right now.
Rubio finds Schroeder. Down low. Here's Oubre. Uses the glass on the layup.
And you know what's interesting is that
Oubre has the height
the game
there to
has
get
put it so
done,
that
uses
it was Chris
well,
Paul and
he's
Devin
able to
Booker
score inside.
on the
A moment to hear
starting the
from Allie
game.
LaForce.
Coach Monty Williams
And then Chris
really
Paul sat down.
revitalized the Suns.
Devin Booker led the
Booker
team.
said the culture's different.
Now Devin Booker is down, and Chris Paul is leading this third lineup.
He believes in us. And if
Out here with DeAndre Ayton.
it's so important to have that buy.
Can't do it without it. No doubt. Thanks, Allie.
I don't know if I agree with that coaching.
Deserves another look.
An emphatic rejection. You got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And you can see the energy there.
Checked in for the Suns.
Chris Paul's at 70%. Man. Let's go to a man-to-man. See how this goes.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
Yep.
Gallinari's shot is off.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
The Suns trailing, and last year, in just his second season, Grant, Mikal Bridges already becoming one of the Suns' most impactful players.
Yeah, B.A., I really like this young man.
Got to get the
Bridges
easy ones.
is delivering on his promise as a lockdown defender. He's also doing a really good job of his ability to get to the rim and finish with great frequency. He's got a really bright future.
Oubre can't hit. The Suns have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Check that pass out.
Chris Paul running your offense. Just
That's a
move
good
without
one.
the ball, find some space, and the ball will find you.
Outside Rubio.
Also, guys, do you think this might be a breakout year for Kelly Oubre?
And again,
I mean, I
Oklahoma
think he's
City
already
no
making,
good.
like,
The Suns have
noise
got
around
3
the
of 6
league.
shots to go here in the second
But
quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the
in
line for a
OKC,
pair.
I think they
Chris Paul,
could
when he gets into those
lean on him a little bit more.
he becomes pretty smart in there.
And if he produces, I think this could be a breakout year for Kelly Oubre.
And he drops it first. So both teams changing it up here. And it's tied up with that one. Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 6 from distance during the second quarter. Paul with a steal. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. This one for 3. And he
Look
knocks
at
it
that
down.
right there.
He's 3 of 5 now.
Look at that. And this kind of goes back to what I was talking about, man. Chris Paul dribbles up the court. Sees Book. If we freeze it here, everybody's looking at Booker. Rubio's there. Steve Adams is looking at him. Kelly Oubre is looking at him. They all start to close in. Kick it back out to Paul. Open 3. Knockdown.
To make a decision
That's
quick
lethal, man.
sometimes, and Chris Paul does that on the catch and shoot.
Gallinari.
Now, am I saying they're going to be the NBA champions? Definitely not. Not even close. But
He's been
it
off
does
the mark,
shift
and
the
that has
franchise
left them
in the right
chip away
direction.
At the lead, it's been a theme here this quarter.
Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Rubio. The 3. It doesn't go for him. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far.
Because
Inside.
if you look at what just happened,
Goes up strong with a one-hand.
you don't really lean on Ricky Rubio
And that was just
to make
moving
the
ball
shots.
quickly. And he's
You lean on him
at the
to
end with the
give you the
Defense trying to do
Steve
their
Nash
best to
effect.
slow him down, but when he
You
gets
look on him
through
to
like
distribute
that,
the
you gotta
ball,
look out.
get the passes
Thunder
through
call
tough
time
areas.
And the other
You're not looking at him
team
to
is
knock
running
down
all
shots.
over them right now.
Which put
Timeout
Devin Booker in a
before
tough
the timeout
situation.
here, maybe
He has
just
to score
cut off the momentum
a lot of
and
points
have a chit-chat with the
just to move the
settle down.
offense along. And if you just did that the night before, there's no way that you have enough energy to do it the next night.
Phoenix making some changes.
But if Devin Booker has a crutch in Chris Paul,
and
and he's
Johnson in
consistent,
for Bridges.
I think they might be working with something that's a lot better than last year's.
Noel
team.
with it. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Paisley, good.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
1:52 left in the half. Outside Paul. To the wing on the left. The 3 is up. And he can't get that one. So the Thunder will take it the other way. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
1:35 left in the first half of basketball. Left side Rubio. Pass to Dort, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
Amazing to think about Ricky Rubio finally entering his 30s. Seems like we've been talking about him since he was about 12 years old.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Offline with a three.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
To the paint. Outside for Booker. Ball against Rubio. To the inside. Kaminsky. Yes. And it's Paul with the
Nice
assist
pick and roll.
that time. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Noel. Fires the three.
Oh, don't foul the
Drew
three-point
the
shot.
foul and almost hit the
Who's
three-point
that?
bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
You
Or
know,
Dort.
not the smartest play a defender can make.
Not really a three-point shooter, but he can hit free throws.
No good on the free throw.
All right. Good foul.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
So I'm gonna slow it down.
40 seconds left in the first half of this one. Pass to Johnson. Right side Booker. Kaminsky outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Rubio. And Kaminsky gets it to go. Kaminsky's got his second basket.
They're really working the paint now.
24 seconds left in the second period. Blocked.
Good block.
And he gets it back. That one's good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And here's Paul. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yep, we'll take it.
That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Let's go, D-Book.
For 3, Booker. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Suns on top, up by 2. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. He's been a different player than he was their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
Well, I have to point to their efficiency on the offensive end as the key for them. The way they've been moving the ball and finding the open man, that's been super impressive. They don't need to change a thing, Ernie. At this point, just keep playing smart basketball.
And that's
big
what
fella,
happens
let's
when
get
you
your
add
thoughts
Chris
on
Paul.
The Thunder.
It's been a matchup disaster for them at the defensive end. They're having all sorts of trouble and giving up a lot of easy baskets. It's not too late if they could tighten it up and give a lot of intensity on defense.
And that wraps up the halftime show, third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Inside, it's Saric at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. Devin Booker out there with Chris Paul. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. It's Booker on the wing. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Gallinari, the pass to Rubio. That gives them the lead. And the Thunder lead by 2. And something not many folks know about you, Grant. You're a terrific piano player.
Oh, B.A., terrific? Oh, you're very kind in that. But yes, I can play the piano. I took piano lessons growing up as a child. I hated them. My mother made me take them. I did quit once I got into high school. And now, later on in life, I love to play the music. I can't walk by a piano without sitting down and playing. And I'm wishing that I had stuck with it and I didn't quit back when I was 13 years old. But it's one of my great passions and hobbies and something I enjoy doing very much.
Pass to Šarić. Here's Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Booker can't get it to go. For Oklahoma City, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And the basket by Rubio.
That's
Stopping
a beautiful
on the dime,
shot.
Ricky Rubio on the pull-up.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
The Suns trailing. Pass to Šarić. Booker for 3. Rubio with the rebound.
I'm taking
And
some
he probably
contested
thought
shots
he was
with
going
him.
to bury that one.
Gallinari finds Rubio. Oubre against Booker. Oubre passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Oubre. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. And the Suns making a change here. Baines checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
You know, every basket's a big one in a tight game. And he's not about to give the offense anything.
For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Paul into the lane.
Oh, come on.
Adams.
Well, the size
Where's
of
the
Steven
foul?
Adams, one thing, but persistence is another.
Down low. Here's Gallinari. Rebounded by Baines.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Offensive board. Here's Ayton. Off target at the rim. The Thunder have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Gallinari with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Nice timing.
Get that out of
as
here.
Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Outside Gallinari. Adams with a screen on Baines. Gallinari. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power
They
it
keep
down.
trying Ayton
But
for
he
some
took the
reason.
Contact and he'll head to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. The first one falls.
You know, the Gallinari nickname, Gallo, did you know that's Italian for rooster? Look it up. It's fact.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Rubio. Old shot's good from the strike.
Well, a big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Pass to Baines. Drops in the layup for 2. Baines has gotten his first points of the night.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside Schroeder. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Gallinari. From downtown. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Well, the defense has to close out on Gallinari. He's shooting the 3. That's where he's dangerous.
Here's Ayton, and the foul on Steven Adams. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Diallo's checked in for the Suns. Johnson comes.
That wasn't
in
a
for
shooting
Bridges.
foul?
And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Noel, he's checked in for Oubre. That one goes in.
He looks to score all the time, and easy ones there for Booker.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 in the 3rd. Here he goes. Adams
Oh
grabs
my
the miss.
God.
Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Gallinari, and he comes up with a bucket. Gallinari's got 11 points.
Fantastic attack by Gallinari. Once he realizes the defense
Bench-wise,
was cheating up, took advantage of it.
I'm going OKC.
Here's Booker, and Booker with the jam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
We've got 1:48 left in the 3rd quarter.
Chris Paul is back on court.
Pass to Baisley. Inside. Here's Noel. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Thunder lead by 6. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Paul into the lane. Here's Kaminsky. And it's stolen by Noel. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Dort.
I'll live.
Again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Now, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Here's Booker, and he drives in.
Yep.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, the #1 recruit in 2012. I remember when Noel announced his college of choice, he turned to show viewers the UK shaved into the back of his head. I loved it. Everyone at Kentucky assumed he was a one-and-done prospect, and you know what? They were right.
And now the Suns fast break. And Booker.
Whoa.
How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
And the Thunder in possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the left wing. Gallinari for 3. He's off on that one. Ayton with the defensive effort. Pass to Booker. And he's going for the oop here.
Ooh, that was to
play to disrupt the lob.
that was to Ayton. I was supposed to go to
And
Chris
here's
Paul.
Schroeder. Takes the 3.
I'm there.
And Ayton pulls it down. Ball against Schroeder. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Booker. And now just a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
So I mean, we were down like 8,
differential between the shot clock and game clock.
and we are within 3 now.
To the middle.
Some steals, some fast breaks.
By Ayton. Only one man back on D. On up the court. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Ayton's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Well, again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
Gallinari for 3. No good that time. And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a terrific game thus far.
So we brought it within 1 after being down like 8.
And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4.
I will not bank on fast breaks being Phoenix's game. That will not be how they form their offense. They won't. That's not what they're going to form their offense around. I mean, if you look at Chris Paul's stamina right now, he's like 1/3 like stamina. His stamina is down.
And now we have a moment to reveal our.
And that was like
Farm
5
assist
possessions
the
of
game.
like straight fast
I'm
breaks
kinda
getting
stoked
points.
This was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers as we...
You gotta remember, everybody's not like LeBron. LeBron is a
Competitive game so far.
very
We get
special
rolling here in
case
quarter
to the
number 4.
35-year-olds.
Take a look at the Thunder. Ricky Rubio
Usually
is
at
out there.
35,
Shea
you're a role
Gilgeous-Alexander.
player.
Then it's Steven
Your years are behind
Then there's
you.
Kelly Oubre.
Am I saying that Chris Paul's a
In
role
the
player?
four-man position.
No. He's far too expensive.
Here's Rubio.
He's got like a $39 million contract. So he's still a star,
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
but
Lets the
he's
3
older.
fly. The shot by Rubio.
So you
No
cannot
good.
run fast
Suns
breaks
leading.
every time you guys hop on the court and think you're going to win with Chris Paul as your point guard. It's not going to happen.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. And here's Oubre from the arc. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix has possession. Into the lane. And he banks in the layup.
That's good. We got the lead, guys.
Points here in the second half.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Outside Rubio. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one drops for him.
You're worried about the drive from Gilgeous-Alexander, and he could still get in the mid-range and do damage.
Phoenix calls timeout.
You think about Shea and his path in 2018. Was picked 11th by the Hornets and then traded for the 10th pick. So obviously a deal worked out prior to those, as Miles Bridges was then traded to the Hornets.
Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, everybody up for that one.
Goodness!
You could just feel that coming. Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll. With his size and speed, he can be very dangerous in these sets.
Yeah, without Gilgeous-Alexander, do the Clippers have enough to trade for Paul George, you think?
Yeah, I don't know, B.A., if there was another part of the deal that could have been constructed to get it done. But the fact that they did get Shea Gilgeous in this trade, man, you get a known talented commodity who's got huge upside, not knowing what the rest of those draft picks are going to get for you. And this guy has been a steal.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, he's such a big guy, Adams, but he does move.
And I think a piece that we haven't talked about is Steve Adams. Is he going to stay in OKC for the entirety of his
free throw drops for
career? Because I think he would be an amazing piece somewhere else.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Booker, good.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks
You know
like
what's
he just
scary?
wants more. He wants to make sure that this
Is that
lead
OKC
holds
used
up.
to have Russell Westbrook, James Harden,
Outside Rubio.
Kevin Durant,
Alexander.
Selson,
Grabs the miss.
Kendrick
Baines
Perkins,
has got 4 rebounds now.
Now he's done a good job of
and Steve
controlling
Adams,
the ball, even with that.
all on one
His teammates
team,
trust him to hang on to the pin.
and they didn't
And
win.
this kind of selflessness is great to see.
Unreal.
Positioning to draw the charge.
Gallinari.
That's just a random rant for me. You had all those pieces that are amazing pieces. Did I say Ibaka? They had Ibaka.
By Booker.
Dude,
Oubre with a steal.
the fact that they didn't win the chip is ridiculous.
And that one is hammered home.
All right, I'm going to get back in the game, guys.
Up
My
there,
fault.
and that time brought his tool belt and got out the hammer.
Ball passes to Booker. Baines, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Baines. Here's Johnson. Outside Paul. To the paint. Here's Šarić. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Gallinari. No one near him. And right on target. That one's good.
And really, Gallinari makes that one look so easy. He knew before he got the pass he was going to launch that jump shot. He did just that.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Devin Booker.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been
he's still the guy.
making it look effortless.
Chris Paul does not change the fact that Devin Booker is the
like he's done here today.
Ayton,
he's the
checked in
Suns.
for the Suns. Bridges comes in for Johnson.
And if he ever does decide to leave, they will lose one of the best players to ever put a Suns jersey on.
For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Outside Booker. Pass to Aiden. Over Gilgeous-Alexander.
What was
the
that?
Suns miss again.
Oh my
Find
God.
some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're losing by 2. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Bridges. 1:44 left to play in the fourth. And he lobs it up top. And Ayton with the stuff.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
The Thunder have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Adams. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Well, Steven Adams always working the offensive glass, strong and aggressive in there, and gets that second chance hoop.
It's Booker on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Booker on the take. Misses from close range. The Thunder have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. To the inside. Adams, the pass to Schroeder. Back to Adams to take the lead. Unable to get that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Booker. Yes!
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Outside Schroeder. Oubre on the wing. Back to Schroeder. 5 on the clock. Money. And he's brought them within 2 points.
No way.
Here's Phoenix.
Oh, no way.
Stolen by Schroeder.
No way. Thank you.
Stolen by
Oh!
Schroeder.
Guys, I cannot believe this.
Oh, there's the alley.
Never.
Wow. A huge
Dude, never.
basket to tie the game.
Nice decision making by Schroeder there with a terrific assist.
All right, guys, I'm getting to the hole. Devin Booker has 32. Chris Paul has 15 and 10.
Schroeder against Paul. Ayton passes to Booker. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shea
Thank you.
Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Here's Booker.
Let's go, Book.
Every time he gets going like this,
Yes,
he's
sir.
going to talk about that 70-point game he had in Boston. It's not going to be me.
Though he is older, I know for a fact Chris Paul can do 15 and 10 in his sleep.
Time called here.
And if he can at least
Decide to take
average
over.
something like that,
They're behind by 2.
he will be an amazing
5
asset to the
ticks left
Suns.
in the game. Can force OT. Oh, he had a chance there.
There you have it, guys.
See, but they
I
come
really
up
appreciate you guys
empty-handed.
watching.
So a close
Thank you so
game
much.
sees Phoenix
Make sure you
taking this
subscribe, turn on those
What a
post
performance
notifications,
they had here
and
today.
come back and
I'll
visit me,
tell you
man.
what,
We're going to be going through these trades and checking them out on
on
Next Gen, so we can probably get the most accurate depiction of what we're going to be looking at this season coming up very shortly. Season does start in December. So the draft is on Wednesday. So let's do it, guys. Let's go up, I Am Squad. See y'all soon.